Hi there, let's get straight into our practice this morning. Make sure you've got a cushion or a pillow, something to sit on. At some point in practice we will use that. And then set yourself up. So we're going to start in child pose this morning. Morning here. But as we come into child pose, just make sure you're really comfortable. And our practice today, so settle yourself while I talk. Our practice today is all about just being able to just take a few moments, half an hour, just to create a bit of space and some stillness in the body. So as we come into our child pose, just let the forehead really softly connect to the mat. And if it can't connect to the mat or the floor, pop something underneath it so that there is that connection. Feel the tailbone lengthen back. Feel the shoulders soften so the arms can be forward or down by your sides. And just take a moment just to settle here. And I find that this practice is particularly useful if we're feeling a little frustrated or overwhelmed or exhausted or a little bit bored of the repetition that we're going through. I just find it's a really lovely supportive practice. And I found that that's really helped me if I've really needed a little bit of extra support in my day. So as we settle here, begin to just find a space in your breath. So just breathing in steadily and pausing, and breathing out steadily and pausing. And just do this for a few moments, just letting that breath be really smooth. Imagine or visualize an ocean and the shoreline as the inhale, that gentle ebb of the wave up the beach, and the exhale is that gentle receding of the wave. So just that ebb and flow of the wave, really gentle shoreline, full of a lovely steadiness in that breath, just like the ocean is on a really calm day, that just gentle lull, ebb and flow. Just do this for about half a minute longer. Perhaps even finding a little bit of a longer pause at the end of your inhale, just for a few moments. And then maybe introducing a slightly longer pause at the end of your exhale, just for a few more moments. Good. Deep, long exhalation here, and just walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, so you're feeling a stretch down the right side of your body. Let the right hip settle back as the right fingertips gently creep forward. Good. Inhale back to center, and then exhale over to the other side. So stretching over to the right side, so we're feeling length down the left. And just feel your left hip gently drop back. Good. Inhale, bring your hands back to center. And then when you're ready, inhale, bring yourself all the way up to all fours. Just take the knees under the hips. Take the hands just a little further out from your shoulders. Scoop your belly in and inhale, just come forward. That's it. Gently draw navel in, squeeze the elbows in, exhale, lower halfway, and then lower yourself all the way down. Now push into the tops of feet, navel to spine. Inhale, begin to gently lift the chest and just feel the shoulders drop down. You can stay here in cobra, or you can bring your elbows under shoulders for Sphinx, but let the shoulders draw down. Whichever pose you're in, navel to spine. And if you're in Sphinx, maybe the heart comes a little further forward, but still feel like the tops of the feet push down, pubic bone pushes down, navel to spine. And whichever position you're in, Cobra or Sphinx, tailbone lengthens to the heels, crown of the head extends up towards the ceiling. And then when you're ready, let's exhale and lower that all the way down. Good, hands under shoulders, tuck your toes. Inhale up to all fours. Make sure your knees are under your hips and your wrists are under your shoulders. We're going to move into some nice circles in our hips. So nice, smooth, clockwise movement. You can keep small here, or you might sit back, shift forward. You might take it a little bit further out to the sides, and just enjoy just feeling this lovely opening through the hips and through the lower back. Let's just do 2 more in this direction. And then when you've completed that final one, just move in the other direction. Good, let's make this last one. Really slow it down, feeling into the edges. And come all the way back to your center. We're going to tuck our toes under. We're going to inhale, hover the knees, exhale to our down dog. That might feel quite intense, so just a nice slow, steady walking it out, lifting one heel at a time, pushing to the base of the fingers. If this feels too strong, you can come onto all fours and just move through cat-cow movement. Those of you with me in the down dog, just pause here for a moment, gently lift the heels, and inhale, we're going to lift our right leg up towards the ceiling or sky. Now keep the hips nice and even, drop the heel to the bottom, and just open up this right knee, right hip opens up to the ceiling. Push a little bit more into the right palm to help support, and nice and strong in the left leg. Good, breathing here, just feeling this beautiful opening. Exhale, stretch that leg all the way back. Bring the knee through to your nose, and let's step this right foot through. And just drop the knee down. Knee over ankle, knee on fingertips, or you can support yourself with some blocks. And just gently lengthen forward, soft shoulders. Breathe here for a few moments. I'm going to untuck my back toe just to get a slightly deeper stretch. You can tuck it if it feels a little strong, and you can pad up the back knee if you need to. Good, beautiful. Good. Stay on your fingertips and just inhale, stretch this right arm all the way up towards the ceiling or the sky. And then exhale, let's lower that hand down and slowly sit back into half Hanuman or half splits. Hamstring curl, big bend in the knee if you need it here. Good, inhale, let's just gently come forward. And exhale, just slowly take it back. Good. Inhale, bring yourself all the way forward. And then exhale, gently take it all the way back. Good, inhale, come forward, and then from here, look at your back foot and just turn this left foot out to the side. Now push into the right foot and inhale, bring yourself all the way up. We're going to place our right elbow onto the knee. I'm going to sweep this left arm down and forward. So a lovely stretch all the way along this left side, opening the chest to the ceiling. Good, lovely, deep, long exhalation. When you're ready, look down and release. Take your hands out to the long side of the mat. And from here, I'd like us to extend our right leg now out to the top of the mat. That's it, good. Walk your fingertips all the way in. Bring this right hand down. Stretch this left arm up and exhale gently. Stretch all the way up and over again. Nice, deep inhale. And a lovely long exhale. From here, let's release the hand down out to the side. That's it, and stretch this right arm all the way up to the ceiling. I'm just going to swap my position so you can see what I'm doing. Then exhale, extend this arm in the opposite direction to that extended leg. Good, lovely, deep, long exhalation. When you're ready, release your hands down. Take the hands out in front to the long side of your mat, lengthen your spine, and super slowly exhale. Walk the hands forward as you soften your heart down. Forehead connects, so pop something underneath the head if it's dangling or hanging in space. And just breathe here. I want you to feel like the thighs gently hug in. Everything else softens, but the navel also gently draws on just to support you. Perhaps offer yourself an open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Good, beautiful. Just holding this just for a couple more breaths. Then when you're ready, on your inhale, walk your hands all the way back in. Look to the front of your mat. Just turn your toes to point forward and your left foot to point back, and then just slide this right leg back. Let's just do some nice hip rotations again, some circles. And then move in the other direction. That's the way. Good, beautiful. And come back to center. Let's tuck the toes. Let's make our way back into our downward facing dog. Lift the heels, and this time inhale, lift this left leg, heel to bottom. Open up this left hip, this left knee, strong in the right leg. Push a little bit more into the left palm. And just pause and let this opening happen through the hips. That's the way. Exhale, stretch the leg all the way back. Draw the belly in as you bring your knee forward and step this left foot all the way through, and drop your back knee down. Gently push the hips forward and find length. So we're just pausing here. Untuck that back toe if you wish, and just let the hips come forward as the spine grows nice and long. Staying on your fingertips, we're going to inhale and float this left arm all the way up towards the ceiling or your sky. And then exhale, let's take that hand down. Super slowly, exhale, sit the hips back for your half Hanuman or half split shape. Good, inhale, slowly bring yourself forward. Exhale, let's gently take it back. Good, inhale, bring yourself forward. And then exhale, let's slowly take it back. Good, beautiful. Pausing here for a moment. And then when you're ready, on your next inhale, bring yourself forward. Now look at your back knee, so the right knee, turn the right shin out to the long side of your mat. Push into this front foot and inhale, bring yourself up. We're going to bring the left elbow to the knee. We're going to sweep the right arm down and forward just for a beautiful side stretch. Relax the shoulders. Good, exhale it all the way, look down and release. Good, bring the fingertips to the long side of the mat. Extend this left leg now. Walk the fingertips back in and bring yourself up. Left hand down, stretch the right arm up and exhale. Gentle stretch up and over. Feeling this lovely opening along this right side of the body. Good, inhale to your center. Place the hand down. Good, extend this left arm up and exhale, stretch the arm the opposite direction to the extended leg. We've got the dogs joining us today. A little bit of chewing going on behind me. That's it. Hopefully they won't keep blocking the camera. I think Sage rather likes her weekly debut if she could. And then when you're ready, look down and exhale and release. Let's bring those fingertips down out in front and long spine, and exhale, slowly fold yourself forward. Good, beautiful. Just feeling this Lovely opening, and just let everything settle. Gentle hugging into the inner thighs, navel to spine. Perhaps offer yourself an open mouth exhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, walk the hands all the way back in. Look to the front of your mat. Turn the left toes to point forward, right toes back. Slide this left leg back. Good. And from here, let's move back into some circles. So nice mobility through the hips. That's it. One more in this direction. And then let's move in the other direction. Beautiful. Come back to your center. Let's bring the knees together, and we're going to sit back onto the heels. So if you want a stronger practice, you can tuck your toes under. Otherwise, just kneel. And in this position, let's just roll those shoulders back and down a few times. That's it. Good. One more. And pause. We're going to take the right hand on the left side of the head. Let's wrap the left arm around and just feel a gentle resistance as head pushes into hand, hand into head. Soft jaw. Maybe let the chin drop down a fraction. Really relax this left shoulder. And super slowly exhale. Let's release and just swap over and do the other side. Gentle pressure. Relax this right shoulder. I like to drop my chin a little further down. It just gets a nice stretch. Another area of the neck. Good. Exhale it all the way and super slowly. Let's release. If the toes are tucked under, come up. Just let them hang. Ankle rotation. Other direction. Come back into just kneeling now. So untuck those toes. Let's interlace the fingers and take the arms forward, round out through your back body. Inhale, let's take the arms up, lift a little higher. Exhale, release and bend the elbows, navel draws in. Inhale, lift the heart up towards the sky or the ceiling. And then exhale, hold all the way forward. Knees together. Let's stack the hands and place the forehead on top of it. Feel the breath, feel the inhale that the belly actually massages into the thighs. And the exhale, it just gently, subtly lifts away. Good, beautiful, deep, long exhalation. From here, stretch those arms out in front. Inhale, bring the knees up. Tuck the toes. Let's transition into our downward facing dog. When you're ready, soft knees, and we're going to walk our hands towards the back of the mat. Hold your shins, just gentle half lift and lengthen the spine here. And then exhale, let's fold. Push into feet, inhale, roll up, stacking the spine. Good. Slowly take those arms up. Option to take the gaze up. Exhale, hands come back to the breath. By the heart. Good, release, inhale, float the arms all the way up. Good, exhale, let's slowly fold forward, and as you fold forward, hold onto the shins, or you can hold the opposite elbow. Take the feet hip width and just let yourself dangle here. Good. Feel that subtle lift through the pelvic floor, and then let everything else just soften, particularly the upper body. Feel like it's really just hanging out of the hips. You might enjoy a little bit of a gentle sway from side to side. Some of you might even quite like just releasing the arms, bending into the right knee, straightening your left leg, and walk the fingertips around to the right side of your mat. Good, exhale, soften both knees, inhale, fingertips back to center, this time bending the left, straightening the right, as you take the fingertips around to the left side. Good, inhale, bring yourself back to your center. Let's walk the hands out to the front of the mat, downward facing dog. And then I invite you just to ripple yourself forward into plank, first plank today, but we're going to drop the knees down today. Scoop the belly in, shift forward, exhale, lower halfway, and then all the way down, forehead down. This time, arms down by the side or interlace the fingers. Navel to spine, energize legs as you inhale, lift the chest, and pause here for a moment. And then maybe lift the arms away. Crown of head extends forward, heels back, tailbone towards your heels. You're breathing here. Perhaps you might find a fraction more height, but it's not important. And then when you're ready, exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way down. Let's bend our right arm out to the side. Extend the right arm out, level with shoulder. Or you might like to bring a bit of a bend into this right elbow, cactus shape, you decide. As you exhale, we're going to roll over onto this right side, head to floor, bend your knees. From here, just settle, and just maybe a little bit of pushing of left palm down to open the chest, and then just settle. Right arm extended might feel more comfortable for you today. Maybe inhale this top leg and just drape it over. And then just for a couple more breaths, just breathing in. That's it. Exhale and slowly lower onto your bellies, arms down by the side. Open mouth, exhale. Ah, that breath out. Let's do the other side. So we're going to extend our left arm or bend the left elbow. Slowly roll onto your left side. Bring the knees together. Right hand close by. Just pause here for a moment. Just feeling this beautiful opening through the pec. And the left chest area. Maybe lift this top leg and drape it over. If that doesn't feel good, then don't do it. And one more deep breath in. Exhale it all the way out. Slowly release yourself onto your belly. Just let the arms rest down, gaze to one direction, and just let everything be soft. Good. From where you are, I'd like you to stretch the arms over the head, really lengthen into your fingers and your toes. And then place the hands down, tuck your toes, inhale, bring yourself all the way up to all fours. Let's move into some circles. That's it. That's the way, other direction. Good, beautiful. From here, downward facing dog, finding that lovely length. Push into the base of fingers, hips float up. Relax the shoulders. This time, let's step to the top of our mats. Take the feet really wide. Half lift and lengthen your spine. Squeeze your heels and exhale, squat down. Either elbows on your knees or full squat. Fingertips just rest out in front. Drop the head down. Breathing here. You can stay forward folding, or you can bring the hands into prayer and lift the heart. Still feel that the tailbone drops down. Good, exhale. Super slowly, take the hands behind you and lower your bottom down onto the mat. Stretch your legs out, give the legs a little bit of a shake out. That's it, good. Beautiful, bending up the right knee, draw the chest up towards the thigh. And then let's just wrap this left arm around, right fingertips behind. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, just gently turn to the side. Go a little taller. And then let's gently turn towards that right shoulder. Close your eyes. And then when you're ready, just exhale, look forward. and release. Good. Stretch this right leg out, bend the left leg, nice and tall. Fingertips behind. This time wrap this right arm around. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, gentle turn. To the side, go a little taller, and then exhale, maybe turn a little deeper. Option to close your eyes and just really find this beautiful length in the body. Gentle twist. Good, and then when you're ready, exhale, slowly look forward and release that leg out. Hands can support behind, bend the knees, feet as wide as your mat, lift the heart. Exhale, just let the knees drop to the right. Inhale to your center. Exhale to the left, and just very gentle, just to flow from side to side. Keep the heart lifting. One side, and then bring yourself back to center. Stretch those legs out in front. Inhale, float the arms up, scoop your belly in as you exhale and lower yourself all the way down onto your mat. Bring your knees with you, so give yourself a really lovely hug and a gentle rock from side to side. That's it, good. Plant the feet down. Navel to spine. Inhale, gently lift the hips up to the ceiling. Let's float the arms today. Bit of a massage behind the shoulders. Feel the thighs lengthen. You're welcome to go a little higher as you lift the hips. Maybe the arms come under the back body. But if you want to take it a little bit easier, I quite like popping a bolster or a block underneath the sacrum, just to support me here if I want to really slow things down. And then when you're ready, exhale, just release and lower everything down. Bring the knees back to the chest. We're going to stretch our left leg out, hug your right in, gentle squeeze. Soften that hug. And extend the right arm out as you exhale, taking this right knee across the body. Anchor your right shoulder. Feel the extended leg grow nice and long. As the toes are moving away from the crown, moving in opposite direction. Exhale, navel to spine. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back. Hug both knees in, give yourself a gentle hug. And then extend the right leg, left knee hugs in. Pause here for a moment. And then just very softly release that hug. Left arm extends out. Exhale, taking this left leg across the body to the right. Left shoulder anchors you down. Nice and long, from extended right toe to the crown. Inhale all the way back to your center. Give yourself one last lovely, juicy, big hug. And we're going to also take a happy baby. So take the knees nice and wide. Pause here for a moment and just feel the knees gently drop to the armpits. Bring the hands to hold onto your feet to begin with. That's it. And then from here, maybe slide into your ankles as you take the feet up towards the ceiling. You can hold ankles or you can hold the outer feet. Feel the knees draw down, the feet gently push up, and the tailbone glides towards the bottom of your mat, and your crown of the head extends to the top. Deep inhale, maybe offer yourself one last big open mouth exhale. Carve that breath out. Super slowly bring the feet back together. Hug your knees in. Exhale, curl yourself into a little ball. And then release yourself out into Shavasana. So take as long as you need to. I find actually a bolster or cushion underneath the backs of my legs. My knees are nice and supported. Arms rest out to the side. Give the body a little bit of a wiggle just to really settle on the exhale. Use that exhale breath just to drop you down. Settle you. Come back to that visual of the breath. That ebb and flow of a beautiful, gentle wave on a beach. This time I want you to inhale, breathing in through the soles of your feet to feel that wave flowing up your body. And as you exhale, feel that wave of breath flowing down through your body. Do a few of these, and if you'd like to spend a little longer in your Shavasana today, then maybe just turn me off now. Move into your stillness, maybe a meditation practice. And just stay with me for the last few moments. And just I really enjoy this beautiful visual of letting that breath flow up the body and down the body, and just maybe even thinking about that exhale breath, just rinsing and removing any tension, any thoughts that don't support you. Just allow that exhalation breath just to move them away. Now invite yourself to be still for a few moments. Just be still in the body, in the breath, and in the mind. Taking a deeper than normal breath in. Breathe out all the way. Gently move your fingers, toes, and just stretch yourself out in a way that feels really good for you. When you're ready, just gently draw your knees in and just roll to one side and just stay lying on your side for a few moments. Just taking a moment just to begin to observe your position, the sounds you can hear. Outside, inside, even your breath. And then when you feel ready, bring yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Just sit yourself, maybe elevate those hips a little, bring your hands to prayer. Eyes closed or just gently looking down. Find that lovely length in your spine, that steady just with your breath. As we pause and together we just acknowledge this time we've had to practice, this amazing practice that we have. It's been passed down for thousands of years. More importantly, we just acknowledge ourselves for giving ourselves this time. So, dedication to you. Have a wonderful rest of your day or your evening. And together, we bow our forehead towards our fingertips as we say, Namaste, Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your week or your day or wherever you're managing to watch this. And I look forward to practicing with you soon. Thank you.